The Traditional Affairs Department is dismissing reports that traditional leaders are demanding royal treatment. Last week, the Mail and Guardian reported that the department could foot the bill for luxury cars as well as fully furnish accommodation for various traditional leaders. Let's get some response now from the department's Deputy Director General, Masenjana Sibandze. Good morning, sir, and thank you very much for your time. What exactly do the traditional leaders want, and what is the government prepared to give?
Thank you very much for that question. I think the heading as well as the subheading of the article is misleading, in that what Dr. Sibandze stated was that the issues at stake are what the traditional leaders are currently receiving. And they are not demanding, they have never demanded what the newspaper alleges that the traditional leaders have demanded. What we are doing is we have done a status quo analysis of what traditional leaders are receiving insofar as resources are concerned. And what we want to do is to streamline them, to normalize them so that there are no marked differences between provinces in terms of what resources are given to traditional leaders to perform their customary as well as legislated functions.
What are they
I
currently,
think the paper...
what are they currently getting? Just clarifying to us, what are they currently getting? Because we need to understand, why are you doing a status quo analysis?
We wanted to do a status quo analysis in order to establish the norms across provinces so that there's no marked differences between provinces in terms of what is offered to traditional leaders. At the level, we have kings in South Africa, 11 of them. We are offering them Mercedes-Benz within available resources of the state. It's not really outrageous, but it's within available resources of the state. We have chairpersons of houses, national as well as provincial houses. They also are entitled in terms of their tools of trade to receive certain levels of Mercedes-Benz lower than what the kings are currently getting. These resources are necessary, as I say, for them to execute their duties. Above that, kings have security, and the other traditional leaders do not. We want to make sure that the chairperson of provincial houses, the national chairperson of the National House have got also security to protect them as they move around prosecuting their duties, also in their residences. This is a normal thing for all public office bearers. It's not unique to traditional leaders.
But traditional leaders are not elected official bearers. So why should they be treated as if they've been elected by the people?
The law has granted them that status. They are public office bearers. If you read the law, it clearly puts them in the same league as your elected office bearers.
Okay, just give us an example. What kind of things are likely to change?
For example, accommodation. We are proposing a state facility which is same in size for kings, 450 square meters, for example, for all kings. And then for the chairperson of the National House and chairpersons of provincial houses, a state facility lower in the square meters than that provided to kings. These people need decent accommodation like all public office bearers have. The change is, yes.
Yeah, just very quickly, there were reports earlier from some parts of the country to say that somehow the Zulu king, Goodwill Zwelithini, seems to be treated differently than other kings. Is this why you, as a Traditional Affairs Department now, you're trying to, so to speak, level the playing fields among the kings and the chiefs?
No, that is not the motivation at all. You must remember that Isilo Samazulu has been in power for 42 years. he has received, history and politics has bestowed certain benefits to him over a course of 42 years. What we are saying is there are newly recognized traditional leaders in the name of kings and other traditional leaders, and who have not had similar benefits. We are saying let us have a normalization of the situation. Not that we want to catch up with Isilo Samazulu, because you will never catch up with 42 years. But there must be basic minimums to start from, so that incrementally those who started yesterday also get the benefits as the years go by.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Traditional Affairs Deputy Director General Masenjana Sibandze.
News that moves. eNCA.com.